I don't mind being called a little bitch. I don't mind being called a little bitch from guys I don't know. I really don't. I really don't. More so when I call out their speaker and intimidate, annoy them, or make them feel like they got punked.
I guess you punked yourself then.
Well, you know what? That don't sound like I punked myself. And might I ask what your beef is, my new friend?
Speak to the man now, Richard.
I'm trying to talk to somebody that's all distorted. Oh, actually, Mr. Enforcer would love to speak to you, dude. He has no idea who you are from a hole in the wall, and he's like my greatest fan out here. You and him go up, get good together.
What's the matter with you? Thought I'm going to park my truck right in front of your building so I can get my license plate, you fucking idiot? Think I'm that stupid?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how stupid you are, but I do know this. If you have had any kind of beef, you would try to solve it, not talk about it. If you would like to find me, you could find me any day you want, any night, 8 days a week, between 6 and 10 p.m. on Utica Avenue, most likely at Utica Clarkson. And if you hang tough, you might find me between Utica, Clarkson, and Rutland going back and forth. So if you're really, really looking for me, dude, it's Utica and Clarkson any night of the week, 6, 10 p.m. And check it out. I got a big white R on the back of my jacket. It's tremendous, huge, big R. You know, like a big Rockaware jacket. Real easy to spot, man. Now, would you say your beef was there, and who am I talking to?
The man's out there now, Richie. Why don't you tell him what you feel? He's out there now. He's out there now. What happened, Richard? Don't hide, Richie.
Mr. Enforcer, I don't feel anything. I'm talking to somebody. I'm trying to find out who they are. Don't know them. Never spoke to them. So what should I feel? Huh, Mary? Yo, Mr. Man I'm talking to out here. You got a beef with me? What's your beef? Hey, yo, fag boy talking to me. That Mr. Enforcer don't know what he's so desperately advocating for. You got a beef with me. What's your beef? State your beef. If you got a beef, I'm the butcher. If you ain't got a beef, take your candy theatrical Mary fag ass on your way.
Mason, look in the mirror. Open your goddamn eyes and look in the mirror.
Oh, I ain't got time to mess with another fucking homo. No wonder these three go together. Mr. Enforcer, nice try. But he's a candy-ass fag like you. And as you can see, he really ain't got no beef. Would you say your handle was out there, 255? You're the new guy? You're the one out here? Crash.
Bet you are. Richie.
Crash. Well, you know what, Mr. 255? You still ain't stated what your beef is. So until you know what your beef is, I'll be any bitch you want me to be. If you got a beef, I'm the butcher. If you can't bring it to me, don't cry about it. That's your problem.
You're the man. You're the most.
I'm sorry. I'll say it again. I am the most talked about, most feared man out here.
Get his plate number. He was close enough. He was on the physical block. You did not show up.
Look at this. He's trying to advocate for a man. He's trying to talk about a man he swears he don't know, and he talking like he was in the man's car on my block. Yet none of that, his radio didn't come over any of my tabletop devices. Ain't this amazing? You know what? I'm going to let this sideshow rock on for a minute. I love it when the gates are catching lies. 255, I'm waiting to hear your beef.
Anymore. You're a phony.
Oh, I'm sorry, 255. I guess you really ain't got no beef. You're just you're just trying to, you're part of Enforcer's little sideshow there for credibility, huh?
You're a part of nobody's show, man. I'm a one-man show.
All right, Mr. One-Man Show. What's your beef? What's your problem with Richie? What did Richie do to you that's got you thinking you're the next tough guy and you want a piece of me?
That's it, man. You failed. You didn't want to come out.
Oh, God, here we go. You failed. See? That's the junkie crew language. That's the junkie crew language, to come off the key while you're asking them a question and you know they're hearing you, and then you come off the key and find them talking as if they can't hear you. And then the junkie language. Well, you know, Mr. 255, You still ain't answered what your beef is with me, or how I pissed you off, or made you feel like you're a punk bitch and the new contender. Till you can come up with an answer to that, or bring your beef to see me, shut the fuck up. Mr. Enforcer, I like your little sideshow here. You know what, Mr. Enforcer, I'm going to allow you to do all the talking for this man you don't know, whose car you weren't in, but now you're talking like you were right there in the passenger seat. Yet, your voice or his wasn't over any of my 4 devices on this table. You know what? I'm going to get back quiet now. Let the Candy Sideshow rock on. The king is clear.
Dang, man. You keep shitting your pants. Period.
Nah, man, this is a blow-mo homo, dude. Listen to him. Just listen to him. Yo, this is definitely the Lower East Side blow-mo fan crew. And he definitely got a Long Island radio. You hear it? Take close note.
Did you listen to yourself lately? What happened, Richard? AKA Decorated X.
The most talked about, most feared man on and off the mic to one of these trying little theatrical fags can actually wind up in my eyesight. The king of New York. Bakwa.
Unannounced. He called your bluff.
Look at this. A guy he swears he don't know. He talking like he was right there in the car. I don't know, guys. Aren't radio pussies and homos the